Welcome. In this video I will show you how to enable secure boot and TPM 2 in order to start playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7. So first of all, turn your PC or laptop off, and after that we're gonna need to enter the BIOS menu, and unfortunately I cannot tell you exactly how you enter BIOS menu on your PC. There are different dedicated keys for that. For example, you can pick between F2, which is the most common option if you're using, for example, ASUS laptop or ASUS motherboard, F11, F12, F10, Del button, escape or enter rarely. In order to check which key is dedicated to enter BIOS on your PC, check it on the boot screen, because it oftenly shows on the boot screen which key you have to press, or just search on the internet which key is dedicated to enter the BIOS menu for your motherboard brand or laptop brand. So in a moment I'm gonna turn on my PC and press the dedicated key to enter BIOS menu. Now in my case I have two dedicated keys to enter BIOS menu, either F2 or Del. Okay, now give me a moment. Okay, so before you see the boot screen, start pressing the dedicated key until you see the BIOS menu in front of you. Now the BIOS menu itself varies on different PCs, so your BIOS probably doesn't look like mine, or maybe it does, but I'm using the ASUS motherboards, as I said before. So in my case I can navigate using the mouse, which is a common thing among modern PCs. So if you're using a gaming PC, you're probably also able to use mouse, but if you're not, if you're the unfortunate one, you can still use keys, and the navigation in BIOS menu is often pretty simple. You just have to use left and right arrow keys to navigate between tabs, and top and bottom arrow keys to navigate between options. Now the first thing we have to enable is TPM 2, and in order to find TPM settings you have to look for a security or advanced tab, and then if you're using Intel systems, this setting may be named Intel Platform Trust Technology, IPTT or PTT, and for AMD system you have to look for firmware TPM or AMD fTPM. So in my case it's AMD fTPM. Let's go to AMD fTPM configuration. To select, press enter. Now here you have to select the TPM device, so and choose enable firmware TPM, then press enter and make sure that this feature is enabled too. Now you have to go to, well, in my case, trust computing. In your case it may be a different option, so you just have to scroll between them. Just don't do anything wrong. Try not to change anything in the process, because it's pretty be cautious. So let's go to trusted computing, and here you have the security device support, which is the TPM 2.0, or if you're once again, if you're using Intel system, you have to search for PTT or IPTT option. So just select the security device support, press enter, and set it to enable. And this way you will enable the TPM 2 on your computer, or PTT on your computer. Now the next thing that we're looking for is the secure boot. Now in order to enable secure boot, or in order to find the secure boot settings, you have to either look for the boot menu or the security. In some cases you will have the secure boot option, like in my case, although in my case I don't have the option to enable it, but often you can find the secure boot and you can enable or disable it just like we did with TPM. So in my case I cannot do that. I only have the secure boot configuration. In secure boot configuration, just make sure that OS type is set to Windows UEFI mode. So if you don't have the direct option to enable the secure boot in your BIOS, you can still give more permissions to secure boot by disabling compatibility support model or CSM, as you can see in front of you. And in order to do this, you have to select this option and then disable launch CPM. Now, if you take a look right here, you will see that disabling the CSM will make Windows fully support secure update and secure boot. I mean, in my case, secure boot for Call of Duty Black Ops 2 works without disabling CSM, so if your game doesn't start, then just disable this feature. But as I said before, if you have the direct option to enable secure boot in your BIOS, then just do that. And then we're gonna have to exit the BIOS menu. To do that, move to the exit menu, or just press F10 to save changes and exit in some cases. Now in exit menu, we have the save changes and reset option. So select it, then press enter to confirm, and then wait until your device restarts. And after that, you'll be able to start playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7. I hope that this video helped you, and if it did, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.